Hey, what's up? It's Valar. Hope everybody is doing awesome. I'm just want to bring you another Calibria Crystal Guardians video. So this one's actually going to be about the 12 Nat 3s that are available in the campaign mode or whatever it's called. I don't know, adventure mode, whatever the heck this thing is called here, where you get all the stars and grind your food and everything. Well, every single level actually has a Nat 3 associated with it. And there's some pretty cool stuff in here too. So really, I just kind of wanted to show that. I'm not going to go over their skill trees or anything because that would just make the video way too long. But I'll go over the kind of the basics and then where they drop and everything too. And which ones, in my opinion, I would think would be good or which ones I would think would be kind of meh. Oh, I actually, to be honest, haven't seen one that I would say is just utter trash. There's not one of them that I said that I looked at that I thought was, well, that's trash. The worst impression I've had is it's meh, right? But I still feel like you could use it somewhere. So what you do to see all this stuff too, it's actually pretty simple. You just go into like Ancient Forest here and click the little eye once you're clicked on the actual stage itself or whatever they call that. So you click the eye. And then it tells you the drops on, what stage, what rune drops you have, and what level of runes you have. But that's not what we're looking at. We're looking at down here, the Nat 3s you can get. So Holy Cleric the game gives to you right out the bat. But she's actually pretty damn good. So Holy Cleric is actually a really cool Nat 3. She's an assist unit, and really her kind of main utility is she's got a good cleanse skill. If you do go into her skill tree and everything too, you can look at it. She's cleanses and heals like right off the bat. So this is pretty basic, but it does have a chance of dispelling one of the target's buffs, right? So pretty cool. It's all right, right? And then, but this here, it does the erase all negative static effects and restore 30% of ally HP, right? So that's pretty cool. She does a cleanse. She's got an all HP aura. Or whatever, leader skill. Excuse me, it's called a leader skill here. So the other thing too is if you look in her skill tree, you could change her around. She's got a buff strip if you wanted to switch it in here. So instead of her doing a cleanse, she could be a ripper or stripper. You give her dollar bills. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry. So, oh man, and she has two different passives you can choose from in the skill tree as well. So it's pretty cool actually. So Holy Cleric's definitely worth building up in my opinion. So Hoarfrost Peaks here. We'll click the eye here, and this one is Cheetah. Cheetah to me actually looks pretty neat. She's an attack-based speed unit, right? So she's got a decent amount of speed, decent amount of attack, and then she's got this 385% attack and damage. She does a decreased attack, so on her A1 or whatever they call it, S1, A1, the attack break on that, right? So that's pretty nice. Then she has this here where she can do more damage and she can cause bleed. So she's got some damage over time effects. And then speed leads skill as well. So I find the first two are pretty good. I mean, these are Nat 3s that are actually worth building up. Luna Lake, I want to say this one's kind of the first one that's actually pretty meh. He's okay. I wouldn't say this guy's trash though either, but he's not phenomenal. He's an attack-based champ. He's got this attack with an axe. He does decreased defense, so that's pretty nice. But it has to deal critical damage. So there's a qualifier with it. He's got an AOE on this one that does some more decreased defense, but it's only a 20% chance. So it's not a super high chance. And then this passive, when he's hit with a fatal strike, 50% chance to ignore damage and regenerate 50% of his energy. If you play Raid Shadow Legends, energy just means turn meter. I think in Summoner's War they called it battle action or something like that. I don't remember what it's called there, but it doesn't matter. I never played Summoner's War. But it's turn meter. It's just how fast the guy goes. So it'll increase 50% of his chance to go. So he's okay. He's the first one I'd say is I probably wouldn't bother, just in my opinion. So this guy actually doesn't look too bad either. Phantom Wolf. So Phantom Wolf has this 370% attack. He regains turn meter if he deals crit. So that's pretty cool. He's got a 6-hitter. And it's kind of a little bit of RNG here. Attacks an additional 3 times if an enemy's killed. Not RNG, excuse me. If it's got to kill someone. So he attacks 6 times. If he kills anybody, he attacks another 3 times. So you can get up to 9 attacks stacked with this guy. Now, they are random. It's not like an AoE, but it's still kind of cool. And then he's got this speed aura as well. So he's worth building. He seems pretty neat. So he was in the Earl Plains, I believe. Yes, he's in this one, Earl Plains, which is where you farm your Swift runes too. So you're going to spend a lot of time in Earl Plains. I've actually tried to been farming Hell mode on Earl Plains right now because it's the highest level I can farm consistently. And I'm not doing it efficiently, but I'm using Medusa and Angel of Death. I'm going to 6-star both of them. I know like I could probably just use Medusa. But I'm trying to farm up some Swift runes and put 3 food in there at the time too. So it's probably not the most efficient way, but that's what I'm doing. So anyway, this one too here, Dwarven Gar. He's actually looks pretty meh too, actually. Although I don't know, he might be like some type of Guild War specific unit. He's kind of interesting. He's got really high attack. And then his damage looks like it does like a lot of damage. And then this could drain, I believe, the turn meter of the other team is what that means, or the energy of the other team. And then this here does 550% in damage. Increase final skill damage by 15% for every negative status effect active on the target. I mean, he seems okay. I wouldn't like go out of my way for him either. He's pretty meh. I mean, he's not horrible, but like pretty meh. And then let's see here. This one drops Gargoyle. I want to say Gargoyle was pretty meh too, actually. So yeah. Defensive based, really slow though. So he's like a slow tanky unit, I would say. His defense looks pretty high, but he does this where they have the attack and defense multiplier in there, which is kind of cool. He does Petrify, which is a nice effect. It's like a freeze type of effect from if you're coming from raid. Rush forward and attack an enemy. Okay, 75% chance to reduce attack, which is nice. So he's not terrible. I mean, he's okay, but not like phenomenal, I don't feel like. So did we look at this one? Yeah, we did. That was Dwarven Gunner. Excuse me. Sorry about that. So we'll go over here and Venero. So we got Firefox. Firefox, I feel like actually looks kind of neat. It's an attack-based unit. Decent attack, decent speed. And she or he is kind of like a farmer too, I would feel like. Because it works similar to how Angel of Death does. If you kill enemies, then you just keep getting more turns. So this one has basically you just do a percentage of attack, and then you receive another attack turn if the enemy's killed, right? And then there's another one here too. You actually come in with another ally, so it's pretty cool. The Firefox calls in another ally, and then you deal 315% of attack. And if there's a target killed, you also get a bonus attack there too. So pretty cool in that regard. Crit rate, leader skill. So I think Firefox is actually a pretty decent one. Looks kind of fun, especially with the ally attack in there as well. And the fact that killing a unit helps them cycle more turns. So next one we got here. This is actually probably the best farmable unit in the game. Out of the 12, she looks absolutely amazing. She's turn cycling, support unit, high HP, really high speed, so that's actually pretty cool. And then she's got this here, which actually slows down the other team. So, like I have Medusa, and I want to use her to slow down dungeon bosses, things like that too, to put slows. And then, so she has 15% HP as well. She heals and gives 100% energy boost to someone. So basically gives someone a turn, essentially. She heals plus gives a turn. That's really cool. And then resistance in Guild War. But super cool. You can get her to cycle a whole bunch of turns and everything too. She is just sick. So Windwalker is one that I fully believe everybody should go in. You're going to farm the crap out of Blackpool Hills anyway, because it's the highest level that you can get to without being ridiculously hard. Which these levels are pretty hard actually. Even on like the normal mode or whatever it's called here, they're insanely hard. So Griffon actually looks pretty good. I like this guy too. So Griffon looks like a pretty good tank unit to me. So really good defense. It's a defense-based unit. And then he's got a single target taunt. So he's not an AoE taunter, but he does good single target taunt, which is pretty nice. So you can build this guy to be a little bit of a tank, lock someone down. Like if you're someone really annoying, I could see this guy having uses in like arena. If you had a single target that you wanted to go after to kind of hold them off and pull all the hits toward him, right? So he does another taunt here. So two skills that have a taunt, and then he has a big defense leader skill to get 30% defense. Everybody. So for me, Griffon actually looks pretty neat for a defensive-based taunt or tank type unit. And then we got 2 more to go. So this is Nagovi Forest Fire Beetle. Fire Beetle, I believe, looked actually pretty meh. Seems like. I mean, just seems okay. Not like anything wonderful. So he's attack based. He, this is okay. HP regen lock, so they basically can't heal up, right? So that's okay. Really high multiplier right there when it causes bleed. So it's a single target. That's okay, right? And then crit rate aura or crit rate leader skill. So. He seems alright. I wouldn't really go out of my way for him. Just my opinion. So then the last one here in Mount Aya. Okay, so is White. White looks really cool too, actually. So White has this energy arrows that 35% chance to slow. And she's in a support base unit as well. Decent HP, decent speed. So she can slow targets down. And then this is an AoE. That also has a chance to reduce the target's attack for 2 turns. So she's got an attack break on her, on an AoE here too, which is pretty cool. And then increase in the arena ally hit, which is like your accuracy and things like that too. So anyway, the real best units I would go after are White, Windwalker, actually, and then is it Holy Cleric? I forgot what it was actually. Yeah, Holy Cleric, the one from the first one. And I personally kind of like Griffon for his defensiveness too. But if you look at all these, they all actually have some use, I would feel like. So I just wanted to show that let people know that there are farmable Nat 3s. So you can fully skill them up, which is really cool. You don't have to get skill cats or anything like that. You could actually just farm the levels that they're at, get as many copies as you can, right? And then just fully max them out and max out all their skills. So Windwalker would be one to do that with for sure. I feel like Holy Cleric actually be one to do that with for sure, and White as well. So they're the top 3 in my opinion. And I'm going to leave it at that. This was just kind of a video looking at the Nat 3s that are farmable. And thank you very much for checking it out. I really appreciate all the support I've gotten so far. Please do me a favor. If you find this content useful or anything, throw a comment down below. Please subscribe to the channel. It really helps out. And please like the video. I really appreciate all the people who've come with me from any content I've ever created. And I'm really having fun doing this, so thank you very much. I'll be back soon with another Calibria video. Cheers!